I'm super excited for today. I'm super excited for today.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Satoshi Gaming. We are live tonight, and we have some exciting stuff to do this evening. I'm here with my man, JK.
I saw it. Wasn't expecting the surfer dude, huh?
No.
Oh, we're gonna hit to catch those waves.
You kind of do that, though. I should know by now.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Mm-hmm. So what are you doing tonight?
Oh, I have a fantastic surprise waiting for you. Now, of course, it's a surprise for them too, but they also, you saw the thumbnail, you saw it. We're doing one of my favorite sets that I bought way too much of back in the day. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have two, grab yours, sealed Oath of the Gatewatch Fat Packs.
Don't forget to do your Van White.
Oh, yeah.
Not that you know who that is. Ah. You don't, do you?
Not HGTV, but she was the gal that was like doing this, right? On all the product shows. I was like, we have here a nice 2000, what was this, like 2012?
Yeah, she'd show you your motorhome that you could win, or your boat.
Yeah, and she'd be sitting there kind of being the model, right?
Right.
I know who that is.
Yeah, that was a prized role back in the day.
Well, duh. Or like being the Price is Right girl.
The Price is Right, not so much, because Bob Barker was, Bob Barker.
Everyone loved Bob Barker.
Yes.
But that aside, don't stand behind any actions of people who have done heinous acts. I will state that now. But so
did you bring scissors?
No, I didn't.
How are we gonna get this plastic
nails,
off?
teeth?
You can do either of those, because I'll break my pretty nails, which I really need to redo.
Well, then I will open it for you. But I had an idea where we could take these two fat packs that I've been holding on to
my
for
mouth won't fit around it. I can't open it with my teeth.
Don't open it now. We haven't gotten to that point yet. I had a wonderful idea of taking these two fat packs that I've been sitting on for quite a while now.
Mm-hmm.
eBay is a wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm.
These things, both of these, retail for about $40. Now, what's really surprising to me is that this, back in the day, was also $40. So fat packs haven't rose in price, or at least these ones haven't. These used to be $40 each. They come with 9 boosters, a whole bunch of stuff. Absolutely, honey, please.
So it says the contents are a player's guide with encyclopedia for all the nerds out there.
Yeah, Wizards, why can't we just get encyclopedias with every single card in the set like you used to do it?
They should make books like, how they used to make gaming guides?
Mm-hmm.
They should make those hardcover like they did for the Dark Souls original game. For Magic.
Well, they used to back in the 90s.
Like the ones I used to publish on the channel.
But they used to back in the 90s.
I know, the 90s were cool. We need to bring back some things from the 90s. Okay, back to what's in the box. Oath of the Gatewatch card box. We don't want to bring back the pants, though. Can we stop with those jeans that are at Old Navy and Target?
But the Janko
jeans were ugly then. They're ugly now.
Yeah,
please stop wearing them.
But what about the Janko jeans? Big ass jeans that have the big
Those
pockets.
Those aren't cool then either.
I don't know. The versatility and functionality of having gigantic pockets is something that you women just don't understand for obvious reasons, because clothing manufacturers don't.
I used to wear cargo pants golfing because I could put all my stuff in all the pockets.
Fair enough. But as a whole, the fashion industry does not understand that women need pockets too.
Yeah, what is that about? Because half the time in the women's jeans, the pockets aren't actually real.
Or they're like this big.
Lots of the times they're just sewn to look like you have a pocket, but it's not one. You can't put anything in there. You can't even put your hand in there. It's just pretend. It's a faux pocket.
I understand like things being faux pas, but like, can we just not extend that to faux pockets, please? That'd be great.
Okay, are we gonna talk about what's in this box now? Because we're sidetracked.
I don't know. When sparks and chemistry are flying, you kind of just ride the dopamine.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Very true.
Okay. You also get an Oath of the Gatewatch card box, 9 Oath of the Gatewatch booster packs,
Woohoo!
8 4-card basic land pack, which,
Oh, yeah.
Are there going to be any, full colored ones?
You will wait and see.
Okay, I'll wait and see.
Because the answer to that question, it might be you might like the answer to that question.
Okay. A spin down life counter and 2 deck boxes. Wait, it already said, card box and 2 deck boxes.
Yes.
But they're like the cardboard ones. They're not like these nice ones we have, right?
Well, of course. Okay. But the card box is what it's actually in.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going to open them
and
build a deck.
So we're going to build 40 card decks.
40 card decks.
So we're looking at maybe about 16 to 18 lands.
Okay.
All right. If necessary, in my collection, I have land packs and land packs that have already been opened.
I have a crap ton of lands too.
That too, but I have them at the ready. I know exactly where they are. But we also get
Me
land
too.
packs in here as well. It's an 84 card basic land pack, so it's going to be that divided by 5 pretty much, and
Okay.
you're going to get about what you want.
There's too much math happening for my brain. I did math all day.
I'm sorry. I've held on to these for how long now? Like
so
8 months?
Open them for
6
us.
months or 8 months or
Everybody
something like
wants to see this. Open them.
Well, I am aware that everyone wants to see it, but I've been holding on to these for like what, 6 months, 8 months now? Like a long time.
Yeah,
So
because you were going to sell them.
it's sentimental. Okay? Okay. Real quick side note, and then I will open them up.
You go ahead. I'm going to open mine now.
Okay, fine. As we're opening them up.
Nail file.
I have strong teeth. I drink my milk growing up.
Don't they say now that actually does the opposite?
I have absolutely no idea. Nor do I care. I like my milk.
This didn't work.
I like my calcium.
This is. You should have just had scissors ready.
You know, live and learn. We'll do a lot more sealed in the future. A lot more sealed stuff in the future. All right, I'm going for it. Going for the nail file strategy.
I win.
Just because I was thinking it doesn't mean we actually have to do it.
Oh, and it's got the fancy hard
Oh yeah,
box.
these things were premium retail back in the day.
I do really enjoy when they give you the hard box, although I can't get it back on now. Just because it is kind of nice to have put all the stuff in related to said thing.
Also, slight detail. They come with holes, so you can put them in your box.
We should
binder.
switch it so people can see.
Oh, yeah. They come with these that actually have holes. Like,
holes? Why?
because you could put it in your card binder, because 3-ring card binders were everywhere at this time. Prime real estate, honey.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. The big cardboard on this. God, I can't believe we're opening these.
Yeah,
It was my idea. Don't get me wrong.
There is a lot of cardboard.
But you get spin down, you get lands.
Deck boxes. Really
I know.
nice.
Yeah. I can
I'm just making a big pile.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
I'm excited. Okay, so there are a couple of things that you can get in Oath of the Gatewatch that are really, really fun.
You got red.
I did get red.
Where's my nail file?
Just grab and rib. Not using nails. You used nails. That's okay. Hey, look how awesome these are. So these.
They're kind of cute. They're a little small.
Oath of the Gatewatch, and then that is Battle for Zendikar.
I see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
With a rules reference card too. Like these Wizards of the Coast, please bring these back. I know you got the bundles and the Finish Land bundles and blah 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 blah. Bring back the fat packs, okay? I know that you guys can't. You guys, I almost canceled. I know,
really
like I said.
About this. I love my land cards, just so everybody knows. They're probably my favorite thing. Like I do get more excited for pretty lands than I do for what are they called? Mythics.
She likes the art, fellows. She likes the
But
art.
I don't like the art cards. I just to be
No.
clear.
But they actually.
Why not give 10?
Fun fact, price points. Fun fact about the Fat Packs and why they were discontinued. You want to know why they were discontinued?
Why?
Because people didn't like the term fat.
It's a fat
I
pack.
shit you not.
Watch.
It's because of the term fat.
That's lame.
Just a little bit. I agree. But Wizards of the Coast will be Wizards of the Coast. So the lands we can open up later. It's not all full art lands. Okay,
Open
I
up
guess.
the lands later. This guy thinks he is.
Someone who is making content with you.
I want to see them. They're so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at that swamp. It's purple. I get excited when my swamps are purple.
Look how beautiful
Oh,
these are.
that's a pretty one too.
Oh yeah, the mountains are crazy.
Oh, that's pretty.
But they give you more than enough to be able to do all these things that we want.
Okay, I'm really excited about this, but I won't look through all of them.
Okay.
I'll look later.
Are you liking my idea more and more now?
I never didn't like your idea.
No, but more and more. I never said you never liked it. I'm saying, do you like it more and more? I liked
when we did this at the game store, when we did Bloomborough.
I'm saying more because the packs were opening.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
They are
okay,
pretty.
so how this is going to work?
We should let everybody know that the cards are going to end up on our game card shop on TCG.
It's alluding to it. So we're going to open these up. We're going to build a deck, a 40-card deck. I think we should give ourselves, I don't know, maybe an hour for deck building. Opening packs, deck building, give ourselves an hour. And fun part for all our viewers is that some of the cards that we'll open up today, you actually might see on TCG Player. So keep an eye out. We have a card shop on TCG Player called Kaysen's Cards. The link will be down below in the description.
I haven't put it there yet, so expect it after the video.
Yes, it will be there. And I will be putting up all of these. So there is a good chance that if you purchase from us as we play these games and do these sealed tournament type things, that you will have some cards that were actually on the show. I think that's pretty cool. Especially if we get some special lands, which I will bring it up if we happen to hit any. I don't think we're gonna hit any
special lands.
Ooh, you'll see. You'll see. Okay, you ready to get started?
Here's I go.
All right, it's 8:40. We'll just stop around 9:40.
Or when I have a deck built.
That too. Oh yeah. Oh, this brings me back. You know, I used to.
So I don't know about this pack, but he has fond memories, which I'm sure he'll tell us about.
Fond memories. One of the funnest things that I used to do was to do pre-releases. Now we do pre-releases, and the next pre-release that comes up, there is a high probability that we will attend. And if people are okay being on camera, we're going to try to do kind of like a card market thing. If you guys are familiar with them, great Magic content, by the way. Card market, please go check them out. But where we can stream the tournament, stream our games, I think that would be fantastic. So definitely let us know in the comments if that's something you would like to see us do in the heat of the moment.
Chandra.
And boom, that's what I'm talking about. Expeditions. These are the lands I was talking about. How it comes up, pack 2, I have no idea. These are special edition foil lands that at the time that these things came out, one could be worth $150. Now, Forbidden Orchard, yeah, I know. Forbidden Orchard is not the best one, but this is ironically the second. For those of you who know how expeditions work, you would get one, maybe two in a case.
No.
And a case is 6 boxes of Magic the Gathering.
So you're pretty excited.
100%. This is, and it's Forbidden Orchard.
It's definitely shiny.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. See, the problem is that Forbidden Orchard is actually a card that I use. But this just might go into the store. That's insane. I've literally only I've opened a ton of Oath of the Gatewatch and Battle for Zendikar. A ton, and when I say a ton, I mean I did for Battle for Zendikar. Okay, Battle for Zendikar, there was 3 pre-releases. There was one at 7 p.m., there was one at midnight, and then there was one at 7 a.m. I did all 3 in a series when I was like 18. So
such a dork.
Yes. 100%. I'm a dork. I'm a nerd. Whatever the hell you want to call me. I don't care. Totally fine with me. I will claim all of it.
I'm just sorting my cards.
Ooh, also,
look at this.
Yeah, it's a wastes. So wastes are lands that specifically produce colorless mana. It was a big thing back in the day. It was like
cool.
Oh, are they adding a 3rd land? It's like, no, they weren't adding a 6th land.
It kind of is like a 6th land, though.
But it's not a color. It's colorless.
Yeah, but it's kind of like having another land card. Hot argument, huh?
So the thing is that it's a land card. Absolutely, it goes into your deck. It's a slot. I mean, all the things that come with it.
Ooh, Chitness Cloak seems like a nice card.
But what I mean is that, um, it's not another color. So like on the color wheel, they're not adding another color.
Mm-hmm.
Wastes is a way of having a basic land that taps for just colorless mana, because in certain cards, you'll see the man. Oh, yeah, this mana symbol right here. This is actually fairly important for this set.
I know what devoid is.
No, I'm not talking about devoid. I'm talking about that symbol right there next to the 1. The 1 in a circle means 1 mana of any color. It just doesn't matter. But the waste symbol that's right next to it specifically has to come from a colorless source. So something like a waste, or something that specifically produces colorless mana.
I know, we've talked about this before.
Okay.
Thanks for the reminder.
You're welcome. I didn't remember if we had talked about it, because there's not a lot of cards that actually have it, and most of them come from this set and then were reprinted in other sets moving forward. Now, I want to show you something actually kind of fun, that packs are not set up this way anymore. However, back in the day, packs were set up to where you were actually able to know whether or not you got a foil by counting the commons. So in this pack, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 commons. So I do not have a rare, and that's because there'll be 3 uncommons and then the rare. Hey, Sphinx of the Final Word. That's a fun one. But if you count 9 commons, you get a foil. So we used to always count our cards all the time. Hey, an octopus token. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I need that.
8, 9, 10.
Remember, I've been looking for an octopus.
An 8/8 octopus?
Yes.
Well, in that case, it's probably going to be yours then.
It's on my hit list.
Aha. Well, now it's not. Hey! I actually needed this card. Expedite. It's a common, but it's going to go right into the side deck. Hey, a 2/2 zombie creature token. 1, 2.
Crumbling Vestige.
This was back when foils were not guaranteed in a pack. Besides the Forbidden Orchard, I'm literally getting
Seems
absolute
like you always
doggo.
get a foil now.
That's the point. They changed. That's why foil
They're not
prices
as exciting now.
Correct. That's why foil pricing has gone down. The multiplier for a foil used to be like 2.5 times plus. Hey, a 3/3 angel token with flying.
I got Oath of Gideon.
Yeah, the oaths are all about planeswalkers. If you don't get any planeswalkers, you're kind of, it doesn't really matter, because it's all based around planeswalkers. Oath of the Gatewatch was based around planeswalkers.
Look at the pretty swamp, though.
Yeah, the funny thing is that there was not that many planeswalkers to begin with.
I've gotten 2 Eldrazi Scions, but they're both different.
Ooh, I got a foil! Dread Defiler and a foil Vampire Envoy. Sad. You know, I have a small idea of kind of like what I'm going to be building from what I'm seeing.
I don't, because I don't know the cards like you do, so it's going to take me a lot longer.
It's totally fine. Hey, 2 foils in a row. Let's go. Endbringer. Oh, that's a good card. And foil Stoneforge Acolyte. All right. That Forbidden Orchard, I gotta check it. I want to see how much that is. Unless anyone in chat could do a quick check for me. Because Forbidden Orchard is...
Gladeheart Cavalry. Support 6. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 6 other target creatures. Wow.
So this card, this one card, is currently going for...
My pack's already been torn. Interesting.
It's currently going for $58.73.
That's a lot.
$58.73 for that.
Nice pull.
Woohoo!
First pack?
Second pack, but yes. Pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna wait for your last pack. I'm gonna start sorting cards.
I'm sorting as I go.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. I like where this is going. Ooh, oh, interesting.
Ooh. Tajuru Pathwarden might have to go in my elf deck. Vigilance and Trample. That'd be nice. What's Cohort?
So you have to tap it and an untapped ally you control, and then hook and stop 4 cards. So basically, it will tell you what it is.
You do what it says.
You have to do what it says. Yeah.
Yep. Got it. Ali, Eternal Pilgrim. Death Touch. Sacrifice another creature. You gain life equal to sacrificed creature's toughness. Sacrifice another creature. Exile target non-land permanent. Activate this ability only if you have at least 10 life or more than your starting life total.
I just realized another thing that I had pulled. So back when this was in standard, this uncommon Storm Chaser Mage was like a $5 uncommon. What the heck?
What is it now?
I'm looking that up.
Getting a lot of white.
21 cents.
21 cents.
It used to be like a $3 card because it was a red and a green. But it was a red and a green. A red and a blue for that. Hey, Hyper. Good to see you, broski.
Look away. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
absolutely.
To see you. Relentless Hunter.
Okay.
I got Wandering Fumarole as my fancy gold card.
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting until you get to your last pack so we can open our last pack together. Ooh.
Okay.
I got 2 Oaths of Jaces, and I don't need it. I don't need them at all.
Let me guess, you're doing blue, as usual.
I don't have a Planeswalker to use.
You have to have a Planeswalker?
Well, yeah. It says when Oath enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards, which is fine. But it says at the beginning of your upkeep, scry X, where X is the number of Planeswalkers you control. I did not pull a single Planeswalker.
That's unfortunate. I have one so far. Overwhelming Denial.
Actually very helpful.
I'm not getting really anything super exciting yet.
That could be helpful as well.
Not like your fancy poll.
I just got a Forbidden Orchard. Nothing crazy. Oh, I will, however, put that in the sleeve because that is going in my deck. And it is going to be nice and purdy.
Yeah, I'd take care of it.
Gosh, it's so beautiful. I want to keep it. See, the thing is I really want to keep it, but at the same time, I like totally could sell it.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
Get that open.
Is this your last? Oh.
Well, my thumb hurts.
No, I was asking if this was your last pack or not.
No. Not as fast as you.
Interesting.
Savor the flavor, savor the fun.
I think we can do that.
Mighty Leap. I got my containment membrane and my Seer's Lantern. That's actually pretty good. That'll be useful in anything. Core Sky Climber. Ooh, a vampire. So I'm making a vampire deck. And right now, I have pretty much just thrown every vampire I have into a box. And that's where this one's going to head. We'll figure it out later. No, not my nose. Ooh, I got a Submerged Boneyard. These still go for like $10.
Which one?
Submerged Boneyard. like a month ago. It was like $10 at the Cardboard Diamond Shop.
Are you sure it was submerged boneyard,
Pretty sure.
or was it something else? Because that would be 15 cents maybe.
I don't know. Maybe it's something else then.
It was probably something else. The reason I say that is because it's an uncommon tap land that does nothing but tap for blue or red, or blue or black.
The picture looks the same.
That makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
Ooh, I got a shiny one. Flaying Tendrils.
Nice.
Devoid.
Oh, I got 2 Storm Chaser Mages. I would have been happy.
I'm on my last pack.
Okay. Let me get these kind of slid up here. I definitely know where I'm going with this.
Well, that's good. I haven't even thought about it yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this out here. If I get 2 expeditions in the same fat pack, it was literally the luckiest fat pack I've ever opened.
What do you mean 2 expeditions?
That's an expedition. That styling. 7, 8, 9. Oh, we have a chance. We have a chance. We do have a foil. Hey, you know what? You never know. You never freaking know.
Good luck, babe.
And the rare is a Deceiver from... I know what I'm building. If it wasn't obvious.
What are you building?
Eldrazi.
Crumbling Vestige.
Yeah.
Deep breaths, sir.
But do you understand the odds of what just happened? The odds the fat pack would have 2 expeditions in it.
You just spit on me.
I'm sorry.
You just spit on me.
The two expeditions, and one is a legacy staple. That is worth money. I know that for a fact.
Well, I'm glad he got something because I got nothing.
Oh my. Oh.
I got Crumbling Vestige. It's shiny. Really, though, I didn't get anything good. My box stinks. How much is it?
Oh, wait. No, I got to go near mint. Hold on. Moderately played is $53.
Well, you better put it in the sleeve.
$76.
Then put it in the sleeve.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I think you made your money back on your box. My box, no bueno.
Honey, I made the money back for both of our boxes. Oh my lord!
See, if I opened those, I wouldn't even thought anything. I would have been like, oh, cool, lands.
Oh my gosh! I've only pulled 1, and you know what it was? For those of you Magic nerds out there, you'll already know what I'm talking about. It was a Terramorphic Expanse. It was literally the worst expedition. Like, I'm talking, there was like a whole bunch of, they were all lands. They were all lands. And the best ones were like the fetch lands, and like Ancient Tomb, I think, was an expedition too. It was like $300, $400. And
Can you only do 1 color?
No, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Make whatever you want out of the cards that you see there.
Okay.
But when it came to like other cards, Wasteland used to be like $150.
Oh.
The best one that I saw pulled was a not a Steam Vents. No, it was a Steam Vents or a Scalding Tarn. It was one of the two, but it was like $350 just pulled right in front of me. And then I go and I'm opening my packs. I'm opening up like I'm talking. I had a box. I bought a box, a fat pack, 2 fat packs, 2 pre-release kits, 3 pre-release kits, and I had the 3 pre-release kits that I had purchased. I spent like $800 in just one sitting because why not? Out of all those packs, we're talking like 100 and change packs. I pulled one, and it was a Terramorphic Expanse. I was like, oh my gosh, I just pulled that, and it was like $32.
After $800.
When someone just pulled like a $150 expedition.
Yeah.
So the fact that I just pulled $150 worth, or $120 or whatever, is absolutely positively insane to me. Oh my lord. I am so glad we're recording this because no one would believe it. No one would believe me if I said I pulled 2 expeditions from a fat pack. From 9 packs, I pulled 2 expeditions. Oh, okay. Time to build a BA deck.
I have a lot of eldrazi too.
I am full blown diving into eldrazi.
I'm thinking about looking into the humans. I have a lot of human soldiers.
Allies were very strong in standard at the time.
I don't know what that means.
Allies are a card type.
A core ally?
Or a warrior ally.
Well, I have soldiers. Soldier allies.
Exactly. Allies were an archetype, just like Eldrazi were. Eldrazi came back in those things, back in there. It was Rise of the Eldrazi type stuff. I have a pretty decent way, like my blue cards are, I might have to go aggro.
What's that mean?
Aggravation. Like I might have to actually go like with a very aggressive deck instead of playing more control-y like I like to.
Okay. I'm feeling like it's gonna go white and red.
I had another one of them around here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, no, I'm definitely knowing what I'm rolling with. I know what I'm going to do and how I want to build the deck. It's just kind of going through, like, if I have the cards to support said deck, and a lot of the common Eldrazi were actually really good at doing what I want it to do, which is making me spawn tokens. Eldrazi spawn tokens, because you sacrifice them and you gain colorless mana.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't want that either.
Ooh.
No. Green. Not even look through the green. We're gonna do this.
Ooh.
Okay, so you said I need 16 lands.
Roughly, it's all based on your mana curve.
And does that count my special lands or just 16 basics?
Huh?
16 basics or counting special lands?
How many lands do you need? 16 lands, honey. Roundabout. It all really depends on what you look like. I mean, you look beautiful. You look gorgeous, but I mean, man, I can't speak right now. Basically, it depends on what your deck averages out. Let's say most of your deck is 1 and 2 and 3. You probably don't need 16, and you could probably put more aggro-y stuff in there. However, if it's more of oh, hey, I have 7 and 8. It's like, maybe not, you know?
Okay. This is a lot of lands they gave us all special like.
Yeah, it's fun.
Should have more than enough.
I have an interesting Oh.
I really like this. Colors are really nice. Hot and cold.
Oh yeah, it's
Mhm.
there's a lot of beautiful stuff like that,
Reminds me of one of my favorite movies,
which would be,
Chronicles of Riddick.
I haven't watched that, but you said I should watch it.
Yeah, we should watch it sometime.
Okay. Well, I also want to watch um, that movie on Temple Grandin
Yeah,
too.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, it seems like a really, really, really good show or movie, I guess.
Yeah, those are very opposite things.
That would be correct.
Mine's got a guy killing people with a teacup, and yours is documentary.
It's not a documentary, but it's like, hey,
Kinda.
this is kind of like what she did in her time there.
Uh-huh.
Wow, you know what's interesting actually
Hmm.
is that I don't have as many of the eldrazi that get me
I got a whole pile of
um,
waste.
the eldrazi that get me more. Oh. Oh. It's like that was such a good card.
Okay, let's see what we can use out of these.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I got enough. Yeah, I feel like I probably have enough then.
Red and green, can you use that?
I might actually be fine, folks. Oh yeah, shoot! I got 3 summoners. Heck yeah, that's good. Doesn't have more than 3, but I'll take it. So I need to have a good balance of control, removal.
I got 2 crumbling vestiges.
I want.
I need to excuse myself for a minute. I need to blow my nose. I'll be right back. I'm still getting over this cold.
You know, okay. To be fair, I don't have a. I don't. It's actually kind of good. It's actually kind of nice. I mean, limited games normally go a little longer, anyways. So we might be able. We definitely will be able to find a playable area here, 100%. Like we already have like a good grip on things. We already know what we're looking for. We already know what we want in terms of yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. I mean, we have a decent amount of removal. Everything's colorless for the most part. We have creatures of really only 4 color, 4 out of 5. Wait, nope, all colors. We got a 5 color deck, folks. I feel like actually that's fine. Do I put a reflector mage in there? It might not be a bad one of, considering I only have one of.
Okay.
And then Surge for 2. Surge with eldrazi. If you do it right, it might be pretty good.
6.
4 mana draw a card, probably pretty good in this scenario.
7.
+2/+1 until end of turn. It's for 2 mana though. I mean, those are going to be good.
We're going to start with 7 of each color and then figure out our cards and then decide if we need to add more of one or the other.
Maybe Flare Drone. That actually, maybe not. Because I'm not making that many spawns. I mean, most of my creatures are colorless. Yeah, I guess it will add up over the course of the game. I should probably keep that then. Lose 1 life, gain 1 life.
This looks like Avatar. But
Very similar. Yeah.
You know, with the floating islands in Avatar. I like that movie. I haven't seen the new one.
I could care less about.
I really like these. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So these cards are definitely going to be going up on TCG unless Lacey wants them.
6. I don't like that one very much. 7.
I mean, unless I want to put Sphinx, I could put Sphinx in this deck just as like a huge bomb. We have an inkling here. We
What?
have an inkling here. We have a pretty nice
An
understanding
inkling,
of where
you
we want to
say?
go. Well, I mean, we have
14,
7, 8,
15,
9
16,
basic land,
17.
non-basics.
I have 17 lands. Let's see what
Well,
cards I
17,
have.
yeah, and 17 lands allows you to put, what is it, 23 playable cards.
Yeah.
So you're basically making a deck out of 23 cards, in a sense.
I need to figure out my cards.
Understandable. I mean, guys, I think this isn't half.
Jonah
Honestly,
knows
just
these
right here.
cards much better than me,
3,
so
4,
I'm going to
5,
have to do
6,
some reading and thinking
10,
here.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 28 cards. That would leave me with 12 lands.
Okay.
I think we should take out 4. I feel like that's fair. I don't want to take out any of these. These guys are staying in. I feel like these 2 could pass for now. The Brute Strength I would love just as an extra little oomph. Reflector Mage I definitely want to keep.
Soldiers.
Almost everything else is an Eldrazi or a colorless creature, which actually bodes well for my Flare drones. Do I have any more? I think I probably already took them out, but because a 3 of Flare drone would be beautiful right here. There's my uncommons. That would be a no.
Wow, I have a lot of those spawn binders. Okay.
Yeah.
Take out my doubles. Because we can't have doubles, right?
No, in this one you can have up to 4.
Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
Okay.
Commander is the only format where you can only have one of. It's the only singleton format.
I have so many of those.
Sorry, correction for the Magic nerds out there. Commander and variations thereof. Oh, let's even go farther back. EDH and variations thereof. I think I only have like 3 non-colorless spells, and I think everything else is colorless.
I just pulled up my human soldiers to see what I'd have.
Which 4. I have 4. 1, 2, 3, and then negate for 4. Wow. I mean, this is playable. This is very playable. I have threats on the board early. I have mana. I have some essence of controls. I could have sworn I had another Flaying Tendrils because I do want to have more of the. Oh, it's all creatures. No, it's the Spatial Contortion. That's going to be a fun one.
Okay.
And this, like, we got some creature removal. These are all. I think. Do I need these cards? Whenever creature controls, you may draw a card. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Dread Defiler, exile a card from your graveyard. That's not bad either. Endbringer definitely stays in there.
A reckless bushwhacker.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely staying in.
I could do
Yeah.
goblins.
I think all of these can easily stay in because this 7 mana cost here basically becomes a 5 mana cost. And I can regenerate it and it's a 5/4. I mean, it's a good bomb. Obviously, we hope to draw into other bombs, but I don't think the space would be better filled by something else that's in these piles. So we got 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then 3 over. I think we're 3 over. I mean, I think that's fine because we have ways of putting other stuff onto the battlefield. So I think this is good. Now for the mana base, this is going to be a little odd. What colors am I running? I'm running every single color. Except for I'm running every single color. I'm running a 5-color deck. Makes sense. It's Eldrazi. But I don't need that much of things. Forbidden Orchard is going in. Wasteland is definitely going to go in there. This had me a mana of any color to my mana pool. So I'm just going to put these over here. I already know these are going to go in. Settlement. Oh, yeah. Add 1 mana of any color. Add 1 mana of any color. I have my filters. I have Cinder Barons. Yeah. I think this is good. So we have 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we have black is our biggest. That's 15. And then green, another green for 16. I think we could do 16 lands, right? 16 lands. One's going to be sacrificed to bust up one of so we have one red source here, and that's it. Blue, 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 blue. We have a decent amount of blue. I got one blue. Maybe we'll add one. Why not? Island. I think one Island would be fine. And then the colorless stuff also comes from these. So maybe we don't need wastes and we just do colored full basics, because these are going to add colorless to my mana pool. I think I have enough of those. Can I do just 2 of each? That would be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That would be 17. Just 2 of each? Yeah. I think we'll do 2 of each, and I think that would be good. Swamp, forest, and plains. We got the deck. When the cards call, you gotta just follow the cards. They'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, they usually do. Usually, I say, because sometimes they just assume you know things you don't know.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, I don't know what that thing is.
Well, I opened 9 packs, got a deck, had a insane reaction to the 2 cards that I had pulled. And
yeah, you did.
And did all of that and built a deck all in 35 minutes.
Well, mine won't be as quick.
That's fine. Yeah. Well, how about this? How about while you're doing that, I tell the awesome story of one of a more recent pre-release that I went to, and how I should have won the pre-release.
Go for it.
After figuring out a deck in less than 5 minutes.
Go for it.
Okay. So, on this one fateful day after I got off of work, the game store was a-buzzing. I hopped in my car as fast as I could once that clock hit 5 o'clock, and I rushed to the game store. Took me about 35 minutes to get all the way to the game store from where I was working. Now, it shouldn't have taken that long, but, traffic sucks. And I finally got there. Now, here's the context. I left work at about 5. I got to the game store at 5:45. From 5:45, I ran inside, but I had to park far away because it was a pre-release event, and the parking there at this game store that I'm speaking about sucks because there's like popular restaurants right next to it.
Oh no, this isn't coming together very well. Red sucks.
So I run in there. Pre-release, not the pre-release start time, but like the playing the pre-release start time starts at 6. I am there at 5:45. I have been on the phone with this game store, just asking them, "Hey, I'm going to be there. Don't worry, I'm going to be there." Got there, and when I walked into the door, I just ran past them, grabbed the pack, the pre-release pack, got to my table. Now, for a little extra context, this is the Lord of the Rings pre-release. I was extremely excited. Now, I'm not a huge LOTR nerd. However, I very much enjoy the world.
I really love the movies.
I enjoy the world so much. I think they're awesome.
Good.
I don't know the characters. I'm not huge into it. But when I was a kid, I watched The Twin Towers, Return of the King, of course, The Fellowship of the Ring. Never read the books, but...
I haven't read the books either.
No, but I've also played Lord of the Rings games, like RPGs, Tales of Middle-earth, and also the... I can't think of it. Oh, Shadows of Mordor. And, oh my gosh, such good games. Mm-hmm. But when I was playing those games...
Or not Star Wars, Lego Lord of the Rings.
What was that?
Lego Lord of the Rings. Didn't they do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Lord of the Rings was definitely that big.
Uh-huh.
So, I was, needless to say, I was very excited that Lord of the Rings got a Universes Beyond with Magic the Gathering. So I go in there. It is about 6:50 by the time that I sit down to open my pre-release kit. I open my pre-release kit. I find the very first. I open my pre-release kit, and by the time that I opened my first pack, it was 5:55. That was after getting everything set up and everything. You know, my mats, my dice, grabbing that all out of my bag, or at least, yeah, grabbing it out of my bag so it's easy to move around with the pre-release. So I grabbed the packs out, opened the first pack. Very first rare that I got was a Delighted Halfling. I said, cool, I am playing green. Within 5 minutes, and I'm no joke, I proceed to rip open the 6 packs that I got and whip together a red, green, blue aggro deck that somehow, some way got me to playing for the top pack prize. Now, I had 20 life left. This guy had 8. We got to turns because he had a very controlly deck, but my aggro was pushing through. I mean, I had Legolas, the Legolas that like you get a counter on it when it attacks or taps or something like that, or whenever you scry or something. Counter of kills. I think that was what it was. I'm probably messing up the effect. Doors of Durian, so things just got more powerful on attack. I was just swinging in, not caring, because I could just attack, put the pressure on. And yeah, I absolutely was wrecking him. We got down to game 3. He won 1, I won 1, and we were basically fighting for the prize at that point because we had both gone 2-0 in the last games.
Ouch.
Huh?
2-0?
Yeah.
Ouch, I said.
How is that ouch? I'm confused.
Were you losing or winning?
2-0. 2 wins, 0 losses.
I'm trying to read and listen, so I'm
That's
getting
fine.
parts of it.
It's okay. I'm telling our lovely viewers.
I know. I'm just getting parts of the conversation.
Gotcha. So I got so we both went 2-0 in our games. I think maybe he went 2-1-1 and I went 2-1-1. But we get there, and just because it's turns. Now, I grew up having turns be whoever has the most life at the end of the turns wins. So I was like, oh, cool, I won. He's like, no, we have to roll for it. And I go, huh? Excuse me? We're rolling for it? That makes no sense. Why would we roll for it? And he goes, well, because we didn't make it to turns on time. I go, next turn, I have the game. Like, I had death on board, no doubt about it, 100%, guaranteed. And yeah. So then we proceed to roll. We get the same dice roll 3 times in a row. 3 times. And then I end up snaking by, which gives me a draw, which I don't even understand why we even rolled for in the first place. So we split the top prize, and they called my name in second place. Boy, howdy, was I a little irritated because I should have won. I was going to win. I needed 1 more turn. So that's my how I won a pre-release story by building a deck in 5 minutes. All right, let's see how this runs. That is not a good starting hand. That is a very, very bad starting hand. Oh, we're using 56% of our CPU. That might be a reason why it's slowing down.
Yeah, I think the laptop needs to be restarted and updated and stuff.
Is it not fully updated?
I don't know. I feel like there's probably updates because it usually runs slow when it, has stuff like that going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not getting a whole lot of things that I'm liking.
29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. I have 45 cards. That might be one of the reasons why I'm not getting the cards that I want. All right, we're breaking it down, folks. I mean, that's not bad because I can still definitely want to keep that. Well, I'll just put this to the side. That's one.
I definitely wouldn't want these cards. Not sure where I'm putting the stuff I don't want at this point. Let's see what I got in green.
Two. That's two. You know, I have an idea. I'm going to do one other thing. I'm going to maneuver my lands just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm going to be a little stingy with certain things.
All right, we're shifting gears.
You're shifting?
Yep. No white, no red. The two colors I expected I would be using. We're in new green black.
Like pure green black?
What do you mean pure green black?
I know. Pure green black. You're not going with any other color?
I'm not thinking about it. Are you going to do 3 colors?
Honey, I'm doing 5.
You're doing 5 colors?
I am using every single color.
Oh my goodness.
Why do you think I'm having to figure this out?
Oh my goodness.
Well, technically, if we want to go, I'm using all 6 colors because we can count colorless too.
Okay. Creatures. Enchantments.
Okay, so on a very technical level,
Instance.
I'm using on a very technical level, I am
Sorcery.
all 5 colors. See, I got red,
Mm-hmm.
white, black, green, blue. But I only have, yeah. This helps me out a little bit trying to get the colors that I need the most, which looks like I need black and blue the most. So I can take a couple of these out, switch these around for some things. So I need a red and a plains. I don't need anything more than that. And instead of these, I'm going to flip-flop these out for a black and a blue. Oh, and I only need a red.
That card's very specific.
What is?
Ruin in
Okay,
their
I
wake.
only have a
You
red.
have to have a waste out.
Search your library for a basic land card to reveal it. You may put that card onto the battlefield tapped. If you control a land named Wastes, otherwise put that card into your hand, then shuffle your library. Yeah, so if you have a waste or two, I don't think you might need one, like at all.
I don't think it will.
So it might not be beneficial. However, it still goes to your hand. So I mean, you're still getting a card that you need to your hand. Yeah, I wish I would have gotten one of those because that actually would help me in this scenario. Oops. Yeah, the green cards that I got are definitely not like a hey, let's ramp you type green cards, unfortunately.
I'm gonna be doing tokens, I think. I'm gonna
Ooh,
token it up.
you token it up. Oh, I guess I got a lone larva.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with tokens.
That actually might be very beneficial, just having that one lone larva. Do I have another one or anything similar? Wow, I really don't have anything that's like search your library for a basic land card. It's like cool.
I do.
Wow, I got a singular loam larva, and I think I might just add it to the deck to help me with my deck, or to help me with my things. I have 43 cards. If I add loam larva in there,
Here.
I actually, oh, I guess I only have one Prophet of Distortion. Oh, I have two. I have two Prophet of Distortion. I don't think I need two. I think one would be fine. I switched this out with a loam larva. Oh, actually, what am I doing? So I can switch it later. We can switch it. We can switch things later. We can do that. And then my land base.
All these are really expensive.
Mana base should be pretty set.
Okay, well, at least we're leaning this direction. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that gives me about 10 more things.
What's fun is that most of the things in my deck, except for 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
four things,
Mm-hmm.
are like 3 mana or less.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
So like I have a really low mana cost, and then my big turns are big, which is good. That's what I want. That's what I want. And I have some like things that I can use to like, or little cantrips to help me move through. It's good. It looks good. The only thing I'm worried about is my mana base, because I'm running 5 colors. I mean, I guess we'll see. Do you guys, hey, chat, do you guys have faith in me?
Okay, so I definitely need these because I want the tokens. Tokens.
Puts a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures.
Yeah.
Those are counters, not tokens.
Counters, not tokens.
Okay, I was like, if you're going tokens, that's cool. No judgment, but that's counters.
It's hard for me to think and talk at the same time, apparently today.
I was going to say, thinking and talking at the same time is almost a requirement of being a human, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, today it's difficult being a human, apparently.
You know, I think most days. Hey guys, can you relate? Is being human difficult in certain scenarios?
It is on a Friday. It's been a long week.
Fair enough. I mean, you have been working since Monday. I get Mondays off, but I have to work tomorrow, so sad.
Yeah, I wish you didn't.
Well, you know, maybe one day, you know, if you help support the channel, we could do this full time. So like, subscribe, if you would be so kind. Please go over to my channel, like and subscribe that too. You know, all the YouTube algorithm things. Oh, and if you could take just a moment and engage with the video, even if you're just stopping by for a sec, saying hi or how are you or anything, that definitely does help us out in terms of engagement on the video. So that would be very, very kind of you to be able to do, even if you're just stopping by, passing by, seeing what the heck's going on. And for all of you who are new here, I should say new or just coming in, we just opened 2 Oath of the Gatewatch Fat Packs, and we're currently deck building for the games that will be played probably fairly soon, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, you have about 7 more minutes for deck building, hun. Or I should say we have 7 more minutes, because I'm still testing. I'm in the testing phase. See, like, I get hands like this, and it just discourages me, because I'm like, why? If anything, I can take out a Reflector Mage, but I really almost need everything else.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
because
7,
I want to make sure I have those. Some of those cantrips are very, very important.
6.
I want to
I
keep
can
that
have one
reflector.
more. I had how many lands? 27? 17? 17. That leaves me with 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Well, I need to get rid of 3 cards.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It does not have to be exactly 40. I am over the 40 threshold.
Why doesn't it have to be exactly 40?
It has to be a minimum of 40.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
See, the problem is I don't like this
I
hand.
know I only want one of these.
I wouldn't mind this hand if I had a different one. So maybe what I do is I lean into the 3 colors that I have, and I just take the basics out of it. And then if I want to use, yeah, I think we're doing that. We're taking out this. We're taking out.
Don't have to worry about any waste, which is good. I know I pulled out the pretty
Where's the red? There it is.
planes and
Taking out
mountains,
that.
but
Taking out that. And we're going to instead. These ones I can just go. And instead, I think we go another green and another blue. I think those are the colors that we should go with. So blue. And I think we go with another green. We're heavy in blue, and blue gives us our card draw and our counters.
This
So we
one's
should
not
probably
very
make sure we
helpful
have
either.
blues. Also, we have that draw a card creature, and if we do happen to get an extra one, because I only have
Take
one,
that out.
that does cost a blue to get out, and it's a great just little body at the start of the game. Actually, now that I took out Reflector Mage, I might put in Prophet of Distortion instead. Yeah, let's try that. See what we can do.
Okay. Forests. Those aren't the same.
Are you wanting to make sure all your forests are the same?
No, I want to pick the most of the prettiest one, and then I might pick a little variety. Which, I don't know that I'm really digging any of these forests, to be honest. I kind of like these because they're really green. Like, I want these to be greener. They're kind of swampy looking, you know? Like, they're not very pretty.
See, now
1,
I can
2,
get behind this hand. This
3,
is a hand I can get
4,
behind.
5.
Yeah, this is definitely a hand I can get behind.
I think I'm going to need more green and black. So we're going to grab 8 and be a little over. I guess I could do one less swamp. This is definitely my favorite.
It's a really good swamp.
Pretty.
Yeah, I can get behind this hand. Okay, now we're getting good hands. Now we're getting hands where I'm like, you know what? I can see myself running this hand, which helps me out in X, Y, or Z. Like, yeah, absolutely. Okay, I think you're a gooch.
3,
Do I add the Reflector Mage though?
5.
The Reflector Mage would be really good. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I feel like I have a lot more green. I'm going to go with 6 and 8.
7.
Okay.
$43. If I put in Reflector Mage, it'd be 44. We're getting close to that threshold of.
Let's see.
Is it good? I do have card draw.
I guess I don't need the colorless. So what do I got over here? Colorless stream mana pool. Doesn't really help me.
Yeah, I think we'll
Colorless.
stick here.
Color. That one really doesn't help.
I'll take it.
I bet you would.
I would. I definitely would.
Okay, well, we're gonna have that one.
Oh, one thing for you guys. You can kind of see it in my lap. Sneak preview for you on my channel, linked down below. I got something special that I'm going to be opening. And boy, howdy, is it going to be awesome. Awesome, I tell you. Sorry, just want to let you know how awesome it was going to be.
No one knows what it is.
I know. That's the beauty of it. They're going to be so intrigued as to what was in that white box that they're going to go to my channel, subscribe, and click that bell to make sure that you're notified the next time that I upload a video. So duh, of course they're going to do that.
16. 17. 17 mana.
Mm-hmm. That is the approximation of what you should have in your deck. Oh, and for those of you, actually, you know what?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Where's
5,
the
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
it doesn't fit.
14, 15, 16.
Oath of the Gatewatch
Okay.
is what we're opening.
Here's 17.
Oh wait, you know what?
Your red sleeves really just aren't going to go with my theme here. Because I'm doing green and black, and they're red.
Oath of the Gatewatch. Now you can actually kind of possibly maybe see it. Hold on, I'll
I
check.
wonder if I have some sleeves. I have a whole bunch of
Really?
things back there. Really what?
It's just not caught up yet.
Oh.
I have to wait.
Okay. I think I'm ready. I guess I gotta stick them in sleeves. Or did you shuffle yours and see and then try?
Well, I put mine in cards.
You put yours in cards. You
Put mine in sleeves. Yeah. See, the audio is great. It's just the processing of the video.
Yeah, I think it's my laptop.
Yeah, Oath of the Gatewatch. It's not like prominent on there, but anyone who happens to see anyone who happens to like know what we're doing, they'll see that it's Oath of the Gatewatch. So for those of you who know Oath of the Gatewatch, in Battle for Zendikar, the fun part about some of the stuff inside of the, they have the serialized cards now. They have like the shattered foils and whatnot. Back in the day, they had expeditions. Now, getting an expedition is very similar in nature to getting a cracked foil in a collector booster or a serialized card. Very, very similar in how much chance you have. We calculated it out, and it was approximately 1 every case. And for those of you who don't buy cases, which, trust me, I don't, it's 6 booster boxes in a case. I had people at the game store that would buy cases, which is a lot to say the least. But getting 1 in a case is crazy, and that's
30 case like $100 or $200.
$110 a case, $110 a box times by 6 was about $660. So it's $650-ish a case. People would buy multiple cases.
It's a lot.
So that's 36, 72, 144 plus 36 is 180. It's 180 packs you would get.
How many cards do you get then?
180 times 15.
I mean, you get a lot of cards, I guess, but that's still so expensive.
It's very expensive. But the odds of getting a expedition were 1 in a case.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone getting 2.
You got really lucky.
In 9 packs. Oh, do you want to know the best part?
Between an expedition and a regular land?
The styling, the foiling.
So, but there's nothing special about you're not going on an expedition. That's not like an adventure card or something.
No, it's like the shattered foiling, or actually no. Great example: the omniscience that you have. Uh-huh. It's the same omniscience. It does the same exact thing the card does. Uh-huh. However, it's in the mana foil, so you have the mana symbols on there. Right. So Wasteland does exactly the same thing that Wasteland does, such as Forbidden Orchard does the same thing that Forbidden Orchard does. Mm-hmm. But they're in the expedition art style, which makes them valuable. Mm-hmm. And the fact that these 2 cards are $120, and I bought the fat packs, all 4 of them for less, is just it warms my heart knowing that the the 2 cards that I pulled, which, by the way, that was the luckiest fat pack I have ever opened in my entire life, and I've opened a lot of fat packs. Fat packs were the best way of getting dice, cards, all the stuff that you might need, lands. I mean, I did that for a reason.
You do get a lot of pretty lands.
It was the best bang for the buck, and considering full arts were at the time. So here's the fun part. At the time of Battle for Zendikar, when it came out, if you got a full art land, it started at $3. Now you get a full art land, it starts at 10 cents.
Yeah.
So they killed
quite the difference.
Yeah, the Magic the Gathering killed 2 things, in my personal opinion. And I don't mean kill as in like there's no market for them anymore, because I'm still interested in both. But unfortunately, it just kind of killed off the foils. Like getting a foil is not as, oh crap, I got a foil.
I would agree. They're not
anymore.
As exciting. You see them on someone's thing and you're like, yeah, you just have a foil version. Cool.
Exactly.
And half the time I don't like the foil ones because they're harder to see.
And the other thing that they really killed was full art lands. Now everything has a freaking full art land, or most sets have full art lands, which, don't get me wrong, keep producing them. I love full art lands. I seeked out the Zendikar ones because they were
messing
awesome.
with my lands, man.
But the thing is that having
I have 41.
But having them in, I have 43.
Okay.
Having them in every single pack now, for the most part, and not having a lot of just regular bordered basics, just makes getting a borderless land just, eh. It used to be one of those things.
It's not as exciting now, but I like the look of them better, so I'm not mad.
Yeah, and that's fair. But think of it this way: you buy a $5 pack, or it was normally 3 for $10 at the time. So you're buying, it was like $3.50 a pack. You buy a pack for $3.50, and you want to make your money back a little bit. You open it and you find a regular land, and the rare was a bulk rare. You didn't make your money back. But if you open it up and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I got a foil. That you're like, oh, this could be good, and then you gotta get like focused, and then you open up that wheel. 1 uncommon, 2 uncommon. Boom, mythic. You're like, oh my gosh. And then you pull it back and you get a foil rare. You're like, oh. And then you pull that back and you get a freaking 4 points. You're like, oh my gosh.
You're making my brain hurt. Oh my gosh.
That's kind of how it went, though. Like in reality, you literally, people would be like, oh my gosh, I just got like Jace, for example.
Right.
I got Jace. This is great. Oh my gosh, I got a foil fetch land. This is amazing. And then boom, full art land. And full art land started at like 30.
Roll for initiative. I want to do that.
I'll let you have the win.
Thanks, babe.
7. We got 9. Okay.
Not gonna have that win though.
That's fine.
Red versus blue.
We're gonna go Eldrazi versus. Did you go allies? Like,
no.
What's the archetype?
I went with. I'm gonna make a crap ton of counters, and I'm gonna pull out all my lands, and maybe.
So it's a land.
Trample the crap out of you.
So it's a land. So it's a land stack.
No. I wouldn't say that. It's I'm going to trample the crap out of you deck.
Okay.
Maybe not with a lot of trample, but I'm going to have a lot of big things coming at your face.
My mama said, hi kids, just popping in for a few.
Hi, Paula.
Why isn't this wanting to... Oof.
You should stick around and like trample Jonah.
Yeah. She wishes. Pop it in for a moment. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
You always wanted to say that on TV, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I've done that so many times. All right. Best of luck to you.
Best of luck to you.
And I think we're going to go... I think we'll probably go best of 5. I can't do this.
I can keep mine. Let's give it a roll, see what happens. It's going to be weird for me not having with a commander, though. I'll be like looking for my commander and then realize I don't have one.
And there's so many land pockets around. So annoying.
See, your mom thinks it's funny.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Cut my deck if you would be so kind, hon.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Okay.
I can deal with this hand. And damn. Do I have to? I really don't want to though. Yeah.
Well, what can you do?
Well, I have to put one down because of mulligan rules. I'll put this to the bottom.
Okay, because we're turning them in.
Well, it's just in general. We're playing a sealed format, 20 life instead of it.
Ready, baby?
I am ready.
Okay. Swamp, pass.
But
But it's my prettiest swamp.
Cinder Barrens, pass. It is the really nice swamp.
Forest. Tap for 2 and play a Ball of Pup.
Okay.
He has trample as long as he has a 1/1 counter up.
Nice. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Sorry, I was reading.
We'll go ahead and play an island. I'll play a Stoneforge Masterwork. It's an equipment that an equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it.
Ooh, that could be good.
I'll pass the turn.
All right. And then let's keep going. Play forest.
Oh, it's a 3/1 for 2. Oof, rough.
Vampire Envoy.
Hey, be quiet, buddy. You're okay. Shush. Okay.
And I'll attack for 3.
Yep, I take 3. Go to 17.
And I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
First Blood.
We'll go with a swamp. And yeah, I think we're gonna. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do this now. I'm gonna play Flying Tendrils. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn, and if a creature would die this turn, exile it instead. So I got to get rid of that pup. Get rid of the pup while I can.
I like my pup.
Yeah. I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
I'd just rather take 1 than 4.
Yeah, well. Swamp.
Desertions.
There are. Tap for 2.
Okay.
And play Sky Scourer.
Sure.
And then I'll tap for 2 more and play Loom Larva.
Sure.
When he ETBs, I search my library for a basic playing card. No, I knew that would make you feel good in your
Oh yeah. You just got
talking nerdy to you.
Oh yeah, talk nerdy to me.
Search my library for a basic playing
Talk
card.
nerdy to me.
My library. I did that just for you.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome. Okay. I'm revealing a forest. And then I'm shuffling.
I'm putting it on top.
And putting it on top.
Sounds good.
Luckily, it's hard for me to shuffle because there's hardly any cards in here.
Right. You're minusing 60 cards from your your stack that you normally shuffle.
Yeah, usually about this is the size I'm moving into my big stack.
Yeah.
Cut that for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Forest on top of the top.
Cool.
You have no creatures out?
That would be correct.
I will attack, and I gain a life because I game tap.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass El Turno.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a swamp. Tap an island. And I'll play a Prophet of Distortion. I can pay 3 and a colorless to draw a card.
Do the 1/2.
Yes, and I'll pay 2 and I'll equip Stoneforge Masterwork to it.
And what is that?
Gives it nothing as of right now.
Great.
Pass the turn. It's a 1/2 that'll get +1/+1 for each other creature I control that shares a creature type with it.
Okay. That could get troublesome.
Could.
Forest. I'm going to tap for 3 and play Chitinous Cloak.
Sure.
Which will trigger Sky Scourer. So he will get +1/+0 until the end of the turn.
Okay.
Colorless. And then I'll tap for 2 more. And play Slaughter Drone. Does he count as a colorless? Because he's devoid.
Does the card have a color?
Yes. But then it says no, it doesn't. This card has no color. He's devoid.
So then, do you
He's
think that would...
colorless.
There you go.
Okay, so now he's +2/+0.
Yes.
Yes! I was hoping that would work out. I thought it was
Yes, that works exactly how you thought it would.
Okay. So he's still a 1/2, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack in the air for 3/2.
Sure.
And then I will attack on the ground, or I guess another one in the air for 1.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I'll gain a life for the Vampire Envoy. And I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Unknown Shores. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I am lacking stuff. I can tell already for card drawing. I need stuff. Okay. I'm gonna tap for 3. And I'm going to equip Chitinous Cloak
2.
onto my Vampire Envoy.
So
So it's now 3/6.
It's 4 toughness.
Is that resolving?
I'm debating.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that resolves.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play a card in hand.
I still have a hold in my face. I can play later.
That's true.
I think I put 1 colorless into my deck. I should have put a couple ways, huh?
Maybe. I may or may not be thinking of the same thing right now.
You should have done that too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm going to do, but it's all right. I'll figure that out.
Move into
later.
combat.
Sure.
So I'm going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. I will block the larva here.
Okay, so we'll just hit each other.
Yeah, we'll just bounce off. Okay. But before that, do you have anything before damage?
No.
Okay. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to cast Spatial Contortion. and I'm going to give this guy +3, -3.
Rude.
Yeah.
I liked my flyer.
And then I will take 3 instead of 4.
Okay. And I'll gain 1 because I went tappity tap tap.
Correct.
All right. I'll pass.
Okay, untap. Keep draw.
Yeah, I already feel like I'm missing a few things.
I'll play a forest.
But to be fair, I didn't really have a whole lot of options to add the things I think I need in, except for maybe the colorless.
And I'll pay 6 for Endbringer.
Endbringer, that doesn't sound good. Read it away.
It's a 6-mana 5/5. Untap Endbringer during each other player's untap step. I can tap it once to deal 1 damage to target creature or player. I can pay a colorless and tap it, and target creature cannot attack or block this turn. And I can pay 2 colorless mana to draw a card.
Well, that's a pretty good
and
card.
Tap it. Well, it's something. Buffet of Distortion is now a 2/3.
Why?
Because it gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. It's an eldrazi.
Ah. It's a what now? A 2/3?
It's a 2/3. Pass the turn.
Okay. Tap. Lucky draw.
Also, playing 5-color decks in limited formats or sealed formats is very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sears Lantern.
Cool.
Look, I got a colorless. Yay. Go ahead and tap this to give myself a colorless, and then give Slaughter Drone Death Touch until the end of the turn.
Sure.
And then I will attack in the air for 3. It'll trigger. I'll gain the life.
Cool.
And on the ground for 2 with
cool.
Death Touch.
Prophet is gonna block your Slaughter Drone. I want to get rid of it. Don't mind trading with that, and I'll take 3 in the air.
Okay. Pass.
Until
24 to 6.
I'll keep draw.
Love you
hold
too,
out.
Paula.
Love you too, Mama.
Hope you're feeling better. Sorry, y'all. I just hit my mic pretty good.
Oh, this one too. Oh, interesting.
It's a lot later than it is. I mean, I didn't think it was 10 o'clock, so that's already later than I thought it was, but it feels later than 10.
We'll pay 2.
Like
equip Stonefirst Masterwork to Endbringer. And
what does that do for him?
Huh?
Does that do anything for him? Is he bigger now?
No. I will tap Endbringer to deal a damage to you.
1 damage?
Just 1.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Do you have any candy?
We have a whole cupboard full of it.
You know what I really want to get? Big bag of jelly beans.
I'm down for that.
Mm-hmm.
Down for that.
Okay. Untap.
I'm gonna tap as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Another Moonlight.
Don't you be touching that deck. I'm going to cast Obtruse Interference. Counter target spell unless its controller plays 1. I put a Eldrazi Sound creature token onto the battlefield. It has sacrifice, add colorless to your mana pool.
Okay, I'll pay 1.
Sounds good? The spawn token is what I wanted.
I know. And the money.
Okay.
Um,
You're good to search.
getting a forest.
Oh boy.
No. Not the peanut butter. Salt sort of. I can't tell what those are.
It's the pumpkin marshmallows. The like you can't. Okay. M&Ms.
No.
What about the watermelon candies that we got at the beach? Okay. Off camera, off camera, off camera. They don't need to know. What are you grabbing? A forest?
Uh-huh.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you have 0 cards in hand? Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Actually, does kind of help me.
Uh-uh.
No, I'm good. I
Mm.
got my M&Ms. Okay. Tip it in. Stir it around a little bit. Okay.
And tap for 2 and tap Sears Lantern. Describe one.
You know what's on
Because
top.
I don't want that. I just
I'm like,
wanted to bring this out.
I'm like, you know what's on
I
top.
don't need land.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, now what are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you going into combat? Because I have responses.
Yeah, I'm going to combat.
Okay, I'm going to tap Endbringer. That can't attack or block this turn.
Rude. Okay.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep.
This game going downhill fast
Draw.
for me.
Man. Oh. Hmm. Okay. 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 I see what you're doing. I'll pay 2. Tap Endbringer. I'll draw a card. I'll play a Seagate Wreckage.
I wonder if everybody can hear me chewing.
Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Pass the turn. Yeah, you can.
It doesn't fit now.
I'll untap my Endbringer as well. Just to let you know, my Endbringer is a 6/6 as of right now.
Mm-hmm. Crumbling Vestige.
Okay.
Nurse the battlefield tapped. And it's 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Do I have to pick a color? I guess it doesn't say I have to pick a color.
It's 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. You, on a very, very technical level, you do have to pick what color that is, but the only things that you can activate on your board that would actually be worthwhile to you is your Scry ability, which doesn't matter, or your Cloak ability, which again doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to go into combat, and you're going to tap my guy, or tell him he can't do anything.
Oh,
Yes.
no. You can go ahead and go into combat.
Okay, I'm going into combat.
Sounds good.
Do you have any responses?
Absolutely not. Not right now.
Okay. I'll attack in there for 3.
Cool. So go ahead and gain. Yeah. So I'm going to pay 3 mana, and I'm going to give it -3, -2.
Okay.
So it doesn't kill it, but I don't take no damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 3, sacking the Eldrazi Scion for colorless. I'm going to draw a card using Seagate Wreckage because I have no cards in hand. Untap. Keep draw.
I already can tell I hate my deck.
Play an island. Tap an island. Prophet of Distortion. This is better. Do that. Okay.
What are you doing over there?
I'm going to pay 4 to draw a card. And
I have liquor stuck in my teeth.
I'll go ahead and go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attack for 6.
Anything special like in the air or
No, I'll attack for 6 on the ground.
bummer?
I think it's time to start the clock.
The clock.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
No, if you don't know what I mean, then it sucks for you.
Your non-clock clock. I'm gonna tick down, even though it doesn't tick.
What are you gonna do, babe?
I will take the 5 damage.
6. Okay. Pass the turn.
I will natural slate your stone forge.
Store target artifact or achievement. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. 3 in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you going to combat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got an answer again?
Yeah. I'm gonna make it so I can't attack.
Okay. I'll attack for 2.
Sure, I'll block 1, take 1.
Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Theo Wasteland. Pay an island. I'm going to cast Slip Through Space on Endbringer, so it cannot be blocked this turn, and I will draw a card. I will
Endbringer is bringing end.
tap Endbringer to deal 1 damage to your Vampire Envoy, and then I will pay 2 and Spatial Contortion it, so it dies.
What's that?
+3, neg 3. And since I've already dealt 1 damage, it'll put it to 0.
No, it's a 6.
2. Oh.
So
That'd
I
be
still
4.
have 2 life.
Oh. Fuck. The +2. I thought it was +2 +0.
Nope.
So in that case, we're gonna do a little something different.
It's a 3/6.
No, but because I have Endbringer, I'm gonna get rid of one of those.
Okay.
We'll still do that.
In response, can I do something?
Yeah, sure. What?
I'm gonna tap for 2.
And scry 1?
And scry.
Sure, absolutely. Got to tap it. Keep it on top.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
Are you playing with your mana just to rearrange it? Because I don't see any cards in your hand.
I have abilities. I have abilities of things that I can do. I have playing a 5-color deck. That just adds.
That's only your own fault.
Yeah. I'll pay 4 to profit and draw a card. And then I will play tap for 3 and tap this to create add 1 mana of any color. I'm going to add black. I'm going to cast a Flare Drone. It is a 3/1 with first strike. Whenever another colorless creature I control enters the battlefield under my control, target opponent loses a life.
Okay.
I think I should be fine. Pass the turn.
Canopy Gorger.
Sure.
I'm going to go into combat.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Attack for 3.
Nothing else?
Yeah, I'll attack for 3.
Cool.
And I'll gain a life for tapping.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Keep drawing. I'll draw a card.
It's expensive. 4 to draw.
Mm-hmm. Problem is I think you got me on this first game. The only other thing I can do is do this. Tap Endbringer.
Your stream to stop.
It's currently still going.
Huh. That's weird.
Tap Endbringer and I'll draw another card. Okay. Now we are cooking, as people would say, with fire. Does this help me though?
But now, technically, you don't have to cook with fire because there's electricity. We're cooking with electricity, baby.
I think I'm just dead. Because I can't gain life. Yeah, I can't gain life. I can block those, that's fine, but the 3 is what's killing me. Yeah. If I can play Deep Fathom Stalker, that's fine. Or, actually, no. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass the turn. Let's just see what we can do here. Who friggin' knows?
Okay. Going into combat.
Can't attack.
Okay. Well, you're just gonna straight block.
Mm-hmm. Is it worth the loss of cards?
It's worth the loss of your cards.
I don't know. Might be something you have to figure out yourself.
I mean, I only lose the little one.
Mm-hmm. Or would you? Block like that.
Okay.
That'll die, and then this will kill this. Before it dies, I'm going to pay 4. I'll draw a card.
Okay. Swamp.
Okay.
Pass.
Untap. Oh, draw. Island. Six mana, cast a Deep Fathom Stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just whenever a creature I control deals damage to a creature, or deals damage.
Combat damage to a player.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay 4,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll make Endbringer unblockable,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll attack for 5. Draw a card.
Why are you drawing a card?
You just read it. You.
I don't know what you're doing.
Did you lose your life for it coming into play as well? I did announce that.
For what coming into play?
Deep Fathom Stalker came into play. You lost a life.
1 life?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay. Game on in combat.
Okay. Your flyer can't be blocked, or it can't attack,
Why?
because I tap it with Endbringer.
Oh, you didn't say anything. You said okay, and then just.
Well, I
kept
was
doing what you
finishing.
were doing.
I was finishing what I was doing.
I don't know what you're doing over there. You've been
it
playing
can't-
with your land so much.
It can attack.
Okay. I'll attack with my worm.
We're gonna double block that.
Okay.
So you get to assign damage how you would want. It gets hit for 3, almost no matter what. And I'll die no matter what, thankfully.
Take this one out.
Okay.
Swamp.
Okay.
Pass.
Untap.
This is the longest, most boring end of a game ever.
Play a swamp.
I'm not getting anything.
This is welcome to limited, honey.
Limited's dull, man. No wonder we don't.
You're looking
play
at it wrong. You're looking at it wrong.
Okay.
This is not
Playing.
tuned decks. This is how well can your deck survive in early, mid, and late game. With other decks, they're optimized so you win during early to mid game.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see a lot of standard decks like you will not get to the turn that we're on any regular standard game, like almost guarantee, because it is so different. You have optimized decks, 4 ofs, you make sure this is use what you got, see how your deck building skills are. Games take a while. We are going to bring out a big boy. 3, 6, 7, and then Deceiver of Form. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature card revealed this way, you may have creatures you control other than Deceiver of Forms. Working. Hello. There we go.
What's the problem if they keep doing that?
Oh, yeah. I am definitely aware of that.
Hello?
Hello. Okay, good. Okay. Okay.
For some reason, the mic's died.
Which is baloney because I had them fully charged.
Maybe they have no charge.
Maybe they just need to be fully charged.
Ruin in the wake.
Pay 3.
Yeah, I think these have no charge. They're like for
Well, we'll use the C920 for now. Okay. There we go. Okay. Whew. I for sure thought I was dead. That cloak with that vampire is pretty damn good. It's a 1/4. It already is out of range of a lot of removal spells. The reason why I put some of those removal spells in, because I was like, oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Everything will be fine. I'll just be able to remove her creatures. And then you're like, cool, let me just throw a 1/4 out here with flying and evasion. I'm like, son of a gun.
Yeah, it's the vampire that I want to stick in my vampire deck.
I would. Well, maybe. There's definitely better stuff out there, but
I know, but I only have like 8 vampires, and I need a lot of them to make a commander deck. So.
Wow, I had a lot of these guys. Oh, two. Well, I guess they are commons. Just trying to see if there's any.
I got a 9.
I did not. Wow, is that really going to be my only flyer in the cards that? Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
Sideboarding.
Thought we weren't going to do that.
No, I said we're not going to worry about just doing 15 because you have your entire stack that you can mess with.
So you're altering your deck?
Yes. Or I might. It all depends on what I have and whether or not it's worth putting into my deck. Thinking about taking a singular card out and replacing it with one card. Because it's not entirely, it's good, but given what I've seen, it just doesn't meet the mark for what I want it to be. Sacrificing it to put it in there.
Wait. I just put a white. That makes sense.
What were you wanting to put in?
Wrong color.
Oh.
I forgot that I switched from not being. Yeah. Just don't mind me.
No worries. I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, there it is. I have more than one of those? Or do I have just one? What's the one that helped me?
I wasn't big on that drone thingy I had. Go.
The Death Touch drone?
No. Or maybe. Yeah, it was like tap for Death Touch. Yeah.
Trying to figure it out as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
I think we're gonna replace these guys. Why did I just do that? Okay. I added some well-needed removal.
Well, that's good. I'm gonna add
Whether or not it's going to be good enough, who knows?
weights.
That was another thing. Ooh.
Okay.
Game 2. It's first to 2 wins. Can we go 2-0, folks? Can we go 2-0? Seriously thought that you had me in that last game. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. But when
I didn't, because I figured you just keep tapping me.
yeah, but that can only go so far when you're also trying to get ahead. You're like, all I was doing was going, no, please don't kill me, please. I'll give you a coin. I'll give you a coin. And then finally, I was able to go, okay, cool, reinforcements. You lost last game, so you get to choose whether or not you'd like to go first.
Thought it was for a roll.
Did we already roll and I just had no idea? Okay.
Yeah, I won.
I mean, you won anyway, so do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
I was gonna go first.
Okay. I can keep this hand.
Yeah, I can keep mine too.
Okay.
Swamp pass.
That changes things. I will play an island, a 1, play a Prophet of Distortion. It's the turn.
Forest. Tap for 2 and play a Sky Scour.
Sure. That's it. Okay, drop. I will play a swamp. No, I won't. Yeah, I'll play a swamp. Play a Hedron Crawler. And I'll pass.
Untap up draw. Ooh. Ooh. Forest. Tap for 3. I'll play Vampire on.
Sure.
You have no flyers?
Correct.
For 1.
Cool.
I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I will play a Crumbling Vestige. When it enters the battlefield, I'll add 1 mana of any color. I will add red to play a Flare Drone. Pass.
Yep. Keep draw. Forest. I'll tap for 2 in the air and I'll gain 1 for Vampire. Pass.
Untap, upkeep. Play an island. Two. I will play a Sky Scour.
Uh-oh.
That will trigger a Flare Drone. You lose a life. And I'll pass.
That mixes with my whole flyer situation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll still attack for 2 in the air.
Sure. You gain it. Sky Scour will block your Envoy.
Okay.
Before damage, actually, yeah, before damage, I'll cast Spatial Contortion on it, so it gets +3, -3. But this also gets a +1. So this will die. That will also die.
Sure.
And then I'll take 1.
Okay. Dunk. Pass.
Untap. Draw. I will play a Swamp. And I will pay 4 for a Havoc Sower. It's a 3/3 that I can pay 1 and a colorless. It gets +2/+1 until end of turn. I'll go ahead and attack for 4 on the ground. And
I got nothing.
Pass the turn. This is what my deck wants to do. Yeah, it didn't do it the last game, and I was just kind of seeing what the survivability aspect of things were.
Canopy Gorger.
Sounds great.
Pass.
Untap. Or just keep it drawn. Pay 1 for a Stoneforge Masterwork. Pay 2 to equip it onto my Havoc Sower. It gets +2/+2 as of right now.
So it's 5/5.
Correct. I will attack for 5. Yeah, I'll attack for 5.
That's fine.
Okay. Before damage, I'll pump it for 2. So it'll go to 7 damage. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. First.
Jeez.
Canopy Gorger.
Hey, another one.
Back in the air for 1, and on the ground for 6.
Cool. Think we block the profit here. Yeah, we block with the profit here. I'll take 1.
Pass.
Play wastes. For 7, play Deceiver of Form. You'll lose 1 life off of Flare Drone. And then I will go to combat. I will reveal the top card of my library. It's a Loom Larva. Put that on top, and I do not want creatures to become a copy of that until end of turn. And then
all your creatures that would become a copy?
Except for Deceiver of Form.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything but Deceiver of Form. I'll attack for 5.
I'll block it. A lot of force.
Do you have enough of them?
I don't know. I'm just not sure about that. Corpse churn.
Sure.
So I'm going to put the top 3 cards in my library into my graveyard. It won't help me at all because I didn't get a creature card. Oh, but I can return a creature card from a graveyard to me. Decisions. I'll take the Empire Envoy.
All right.
Waste return. Lantern. And I'll attack for 1 of you.
Sure.
I'll
That's it. Ouch. Not what I want to see.
They already killed me anyway.
Pay 2, equip Stonework to Deceiver, go to combat, Wasteland, I'll have that go to the bottom. Attack for 9.
Trample or anything?
No.
Yeah, I guess I have to block it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll die next turn.
I don't know why you didn't just bring back your Canopy Gorger and then play it, and then you can double block Deceiver of Form.
Because I didn't.
Then you could have double blocked, still kept one of them out. Deceiver of Form would have died, or at least I would have had. It would have been harder for me to attack in, and I wouldn't have just swung in. Why didn't you? Why did you bring back your 1/4 that you wouldn't have been able to play it on the same turn?
No.
What? It is your turn.
You win.
No, I don't win yet. Go to combat, deceiver farm triggers. That to the bottom. Just attacking. Attacking for 9. Yeah. Flare drone to go out because it does too much work for me. Bless you. I thought you were about to sneeze. Missed Q. You okay?
Mhm.
Okay. Attack for 9.
Plug it.
Sounds good. Your turn.
You win.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah. So that's 6 there to cast. And then I can make it so your guy can't block. Or, no, I can't do that right now, actually. I have to wait until my next turn. So you would have been able to wait one more turn, and then if you didn't get anything, yeah, I would have won. But that would have came out, drained you for 1.
I would have drawn another land.
Mm-hmm. Eldrazi versus Ally. Who won? Eldrazi's, even in the storyline, the Eldrazi's win, ironically so.
This is terrible. I didn't have anything.
Good game.
I didn't have anything like flowing. You know, like none of my cards really did anything exciting. One that I got, so I didn't get like any good cards.
You know, it'd be really fun. We should keep the cards that we got separated.
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 Uh-huh.
And then I should hand you my stack of cards, and you hand me your stack of cards, and then we build another deck out of them. Because I still don't know what you got, except for some of the stuff I saw, and you only know some of the stuff I got.
Mm-hmm.
And we do that another day, and I build a deck out of your cards, including your deck, and then you do the same, so you can build a deck out of mine.
Maybe.
But you have to. But I feel like before we do that, we should unsleeve everything minus my 2 expeditions.
Oh, this is coming straight out of sleeves. I won't be playing this again.
But I feel like that would be a fun thing that maybe we can do. It'd be like a part 2. Well, keep it in here until for now, but then we can do a part 2, to this, where I use your cards and you use mine, and we do another one of these like best 2 out of 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll talk about doing it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I guess we could from the game store.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to do it that way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We might do Commander. Well, we'll probably take tomorrow off from these types of things. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta get the pretties out real quick for the camera during the out. Yes, the pretties of the outro for the outro. All right. Which one do you want to hold? You want to hold the Wasteland?
I want to hold the Wasteland.
It's the more expensive one.
What if I mess it up?
You won't.
What if I just bit it and made a huge?
I would be irate. I would probably shut the stream off straight away because I would just need to go away and like relax for a long time, knowing that you basically bit into $100 bill and made it unusable. Also for the fact that I'm not getting rid of these cards. These are going into my binder. I'm sorry for those who love expeditions and might want to buy it off of me. I'm sorry, I do not want to part with these. Expeditions themselves are very, very sentimental to me because of just the era that it was in. The era of Oath of Gatewatch and Battle for Zendikar. I started playing Magic when I was about 16, 17 years old. Made very, very poor financial decisions playing a lot of Magic the Gathering. But the worst financial decisions I ever made was when I was playing Battle for Zendikar and Oath of the Gatewatch. It was also a very odd time in my life. I mean, for our viewers who are maybe 16 to 18, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. And expeditions were one of the very first special edition cards that you could get from the sets.
I'm selling them.
Oh, well, because first it was Expeditions, and then you moved on to Kaladesh, and you had the Inventions, which I still haven't pulled. But right before these, you did have the. Oh, wait. I think it was after these. You had the Amonkhet Invocations, and those were sick. But these just hold a special place in my heart. I have always wanted one. I've never had enough. I had to sell my other one that I got, I think it was a Terramorphic Expanse, and I had to sell that to help get my car out of tow because I made a poor decisions. Like I said, poor financial decisions. I just did not do very well. So I'm gonna.
Most kids do that.
Yeah, I mean, most of every
how we all
kid
learn.
does that. So yeah, these are gonna stay in my personal collection. Probably go into a couple of my decks because they're just so pretty, and I've never. Yeah,
So you
it's
can
just.
talk about them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go down memory lane.
But then I can direct people to the show and be like, hey, you should go watch my show that we stream online. That'd be dope. But anyways, I thank you guys so much for those of you who stuck around the entirety of the time. Please follow the channel. Sorry, I guess we're on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Like it. Comment. It gives all the YouTube engagements. We love to see all of that. Be prepared for some more Magic the Gathering content as well. We have a lot of videos that we're kind of brewing in our heads, and
there's one up that I put up today. I was opening some packs. So if you didn't catch that yet, go check that out because I opened a pretty good pull today.
And then on my channel, we're doing a pack a day for 7 days. We've already opened a Innistrad Remastered Collector's Booster Pack, and 2 Modern Horizons. Wait, 1. Are we on day 1 or day 2? We're on day 2, 3?
Today's day 2.
Today's day 2?
Yeah, tomorrow's day 3.
We have Innistrad Remastered.
Since yesterday was day
2 Innistrad Remastered packs, 3 Modern Horizon packs, and 2 Thunder Junction. I
don't know why.
Collector boosters. So those are the ones that we currently have. Those are the ones that we're opening. Follow my, subscribe. I'm so used to TikTok, I guess. Subscribe to the channel over
You're so
on.
used to Twitch.
That too. But go subscribe to my channel. It's linked in the description down below, and I also texted in chat as well, so you should be able to see that on the live chat replay as well. Just click on my name, head over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Do that same thing down here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and I guess we'll just see you guys in the next one if I'm not mistaken. Huh?
Yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you had a good night and enjoyed learning some more about. What are you doing?
Heart.
That's half a heart.
I know.
Oh, we need the other.
There you go. We did it. Hi. Oh.
Isn't he cute, everybody? All right.
All right.
Have
Peace
a
out,
great
you
night.
guys. Why does it ask you? See, it's like, do you want to stop the stream? It's like I click the button.